Hello and welcome back to S1 Pool Hall Sport Bar here, Soi Buakhao, Pattaya, here in the Kingdom of Thailand. This is day one of a 3-day event. We have 10 ball all weekend long here at S1. Up now we have Ton and Nong versus Oat and Andy. Oat and Andy are getting a 1-game head start in a race to 8. Ton breaks off, makes 3 or 4 balls on the break, and nice look at the one on top. My yeah, the video seems to be freezing up here today for some reason. We'll get it back. We'll get it back to you. As I'm on to put the white ball next to the 9 ball there, the blue side pockets, and the 5 is available in the upper right, but it's near the rail. So he just shoots it straight in, stops the white ball. Go for the 5 in the upper right-hand corner pocket, spin around for that green 6. Not the easiest of shots, to be short. So she undercut the ball. She didn't spin it to go around. She was just trying to go back, bring the white ball to the left side of the table, which she did, but did not pot the 5 in the course of doing so. So Oat 5 went for a bank of swords, but nothing falls. So Ton returns to the table, the 7 in the left-hand side pocket. Goes forward, it's going to go under the 9, straight in, or nearly straight in, for the 9 in the upper left, and might have to slide the white to the right of the 10, like that. But that ball rattles out of the pocket. So Ton looking at this 10 ball, in case you're not used to the rules of the game. This 10 ball, in case you're not used to the rules of the game. 10 ball down. Oat and Andy have 2. Oat to break off. Yeah, Oat is one of the most improved players here in Pattaya since I got here about 2.5 years ago. He is now rated as a Pro Plus, which is the top of the scale. And he has had a lot of success in these competitions. Remember when I first got here, he won like 3 tournaments in the first week I was here, something like that. Maybe 10 days, but his climb has just not stopped. Unusual style Oat has. Goes for a safety, brings the white ball behind, the 7, just like that, for a full snooker. So Andy is going to have to go. Ooh, that 8 ball is huge. If he can get at this one, other than possibly going off the top rail just to the right of the knuckle. You might want to try to tie something up here. But he's gonna go airborne. He's gonna go airborne or try to. Yeah. Got the benefit of being right next to the rail. It allows you to get a little more elevation. A little more height. it hit. The 4 ball's going to go down, but the 1 ball did not. So it's the option goes to the opposing team. In this case, Ton. But getting on that 2 is no picnic either. The 2 ball's right on, real close to the center diamond up table, near the cushion. So I don't know if he is. He's going to try to go up and back here. He tried to catch this 7 with the white ball, which he did, but he wanted to hit a little more thick to slow down the white ball. So the white ball ends up down table below the side pockets, left-hand side of the table. Up table, you've got the 2, 7, 8, 9. Down table, you've got the 3, 5, 6, 10. Tries to use that 7 again as a blocker, but didn't get up behind that. But still, nice side-to-side safety. However, they did leave a bank for Oat, a bank on the 2, a short rail bank into that left-hand side pocket. And the 3 is available from a wide variety of white ball positions as he rolls it in pretty as you please. Leaves about a 6-foot shot for his partner. What are you going to do? How are you going to get on this 5, though? Most likely, that 10 ball is just to the right, down below and to the right of the 3, so hard to avoid that with a white ball. But you might be able to just screw to the right side, like that, but he caught the 6. Ends up with a white ball just outside the jaws in the lower right-hand corner pocket. So he's got to look at the 5, though. And yeah, easy as you please. 1, 2 stroke, bam. If you've never seen Oat play before, he can put on a clinic. He really can't. Not a style of play that you would teach someone to play, but for him, converted snooker player, it works quite well. Astonishing at times. He's not a tall man and a snooker player by trade, so you will see a lot of the long bridging with Oat, sometimes more than a diamond away from his bridge hand to the tip of the cue. So he goes and grabs his extension because it was far for him even. But he's going to just bring the white ball off the rail like that. He's not straight in, not dead straight on the 8 in the side, but still very serviceable. And stun to the left a little bit for that 9 in the upper right. 8 ball down. And he brings the white ball all the way to the left-hand rail for a nice little angle on that 9 to come back down table for the 10. Just like that. Almost straight in. 10's a little more than a diamond away from the lower left, but most players will say, yeah, I like that position for a money ball. Just can't take it for granted. Andy down on the 10. 10 ball down. Oat and Andy have 3. Just like that. As I was saying before, this is a 3-day event. This is a Scotch doubles competition. This is a 1-day event. 54 teams in this event. So 108 players. And Saturday and Sunday is the singles 10-ball handicapped event that will run into Monday morning, I promise you. It always does. Now I'm breaking off of the end rail, dead center, but nothing false. So Oat at the table, he's shooting at the one. He's less than a diamond away from the one. And yeah, he can cut that ball down the rail past the 9. But I think he's playing safe here, yeah. High percentage safety brings the white ball down to the bottom rail and up behind the red 3. So Ton is going to have to grab the short cue. Yeah, 8 points. And good hit. Good shot, wheel shot. Gets the rail after contact and gets the safety out of it. Stopped his white ball and sent the 1 ball down table behind the 8, the 3, and the 6. 1 ball settles near the pink 4 down table. Up table you've got the 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. Down table you've got the 1, 3, 4, 6, 9. The 1 and the 4 are not exactly tied up, but they're less than a ball width away from each other. So Andy is going to try to get that white ball past that 10 into the 1. But tricky. There's a little bit of left-hand spin to get to kind of cheat the angle to scoot the white ball past the 10 into the 1. Or 2 rails. Good shot, legal shot. But in the course of doing so, part of the 4, and I guess he called it because they're still Oat is at the table. But he snookered behind the 3. So he's just going to shave this. I don't know, he banks the 1 down table. Brings the white ball to the top cushion, sends the 1 ball down table past the head or past the foot spot to the left. So now you got 5 balls up table, 4 balls down table. And now there's no clusters to speak of. The only thing near a rail is a white ball. Shooting off the rail. Plays a safety and a good one. Pretty good one. Didn't get a snooker, but made sure that white ball went above that side pocket. And I believe the 1 does pass the 7. Does pass the 7, but just barely. So I don't know if he's going to take this on or go for safety. Bring the 1 ball past that 7. But I think they may have left a sliver here for Ton. And the 1 and the 5 are lined up for a combination. Upper left, but it's a little off angle. So Ton, you can see, yeah, he's going right at the 1. He's not going to jump over it or anything crazy like that. And just plays the containing safety, but did not get safe. That white ball got away from the 2. He's trying to leave it behind the 2 table. Send the 2-3 rails down the table, which he did accomplish, but did not get safe. So, at the table, he's playing safe too. No, I'm not sure if he called the 10 or not. White ball went in the vicinity of the 10. But regardless, nothing fell, so Nam at the table. And if you've never seen Nam play before, she's the best lady I have seen in Thailand. It's not even close. Not even close. But I have not seen all the lady players in Thailand, so I don't want to say that as a definitive statement. But and she's had a lot of success. She's won these high roller events before. Oat and Andy are discussing the best course of action here, because the 2 is in between the white ball and the 1 ball. Up table, you've got the 1, 2, 7, 8, 5, 9. Down below, you got the 3, 6, and the 10. So Andy's going to the rail, but did not even scare that 1 ball. Hit the 5 though, and the 7, moved him around, but that's ball in hand for a ton. Nice chance for them to get on the board here. 9 balls left on the table, but they're all spread out nicely. Got a nice angle with ball in hand to roll forward to get a good angle on the 2 to get to the 3, and make sure you're clear of that brown 7. Ideal position on the 3. 4 balls down, so he's going to be shooting the 5 ball, most likely in the upper right-hand corner pocket. Screw back just beyond that 7, like that. But got to come down for that 9. That 7 still could play a role. I believe, well, she could screw back to the right of the 7. Could go forward, but if you do that, the 9 ball could come into play, or the 8 actually. So it's kind of like player's choice here. What's your preference? She's going forward for the left-hand spin. Like that. Nicely done. See that stroke? See that stroke? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've seen Nam play dozens of times, and high quality pool play and ability from this young lady. Ton. Her partner down on the 6. 6 ball down. Nice little white ball action. Gets white ball up in between the side pockets. Not dead straight, which would have been ideal. So she's going to have to go. She's going to have to go bottom rail or side rail. She might be able to pinch it though. I think she's going to pinch draw without bringing the white ball to a rail. Just sacrifice a little distance for angle. Like that. Whew. I'll be a little hampered queuing with that 10 ball situation there. But she got the angle on the 8 to get to the 9, which is on the right hand long rail, about a finger off 2 dimes up from the upper right-hand corner pocket. Nicely done. Nice stroke. Yeah, tons of high quality player. Played this man many times. High quality team he got here. But she's going to have to grab that extension. As the white ball's above the side pockets. Long bridge, long opening bridge here, stretched out. But watch her stroke timing. Timing of the stroke and execution. Nice and smooth, just like that. Doesn't try to do too much. Didn't have to. And left the partner straight in, or nearly so, on these on that 10 ball. 10 ball down. They're on the board. Ton and Nam have one. So Andy to break off here. Interesting bridge. Nice break action. Didn't get any results, but spread the balls nicely, and that's 10 ball for you. If you're looking for justice, things don't always work out. Even if you do everything right, sometimes it just don't work out, especially on the break shot. But there's no viable shot for Nam here. The 2 and the 10 are now, I believe, on the racking template, right next to each other, down table. Up table, you got the 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 balls in between the side pockets, a little left of center. And the 2, 6, 10 are down below the side pockets. As she plays a nice containing safety. I believe she left a cut, though, for Oat. And Oat cuts the eyes off of the ball. Yeah, he does not hesitate. He will make some eye-popping shots with alarming regularity. 1, 2, just like that. Watch out, 7, watch out, 7. Taps the 7. Well, what you gonna do with this? I don't even know if you can bank the 10 to the lower right. I don't know if the angle's there, but maybe, possible. I think he's playing safe though. Yeah. But did not get safe. Left a shot for a ton. Nothing close to a snooker. He's got an off-angle shot on the blue 2. And position will not be guaranteed with that 5 ball there. He didn't take it on. He just sent the 2 ball up table, white ball down table. No snooker again though. He was going for a snooker behind the white ball behind the 6, but it went a little far. Yeah, left a nice alley for a return safety, which executes to perfection. Snookering down behind 4 object balls. The 8, the 6, the 5, the 8, the 6, and the 10. And hamper queuing over that pink 4 ball up table there. So she's going to go 2 rails. 1, 2, into the 2, good shot, legal shot. But they're going to have a look. They're going to have a look at this too. Anything's, as they always say, anything's better than ball in hand, right? How many times have you heard that? It still has some distance to contend with here. He's got to make sure he gets to the left of that wall of colors there after potting. But he's got a nice nice angle to do so. Maybe a little bit of right hand spin. But you gotta pop the ball first. Okay, nicely done. And barely got there. Tap the 10, which in turn tapped the 6, but the 6 did not get in the way of the 3. 3 ball down, and Andy is ideal for this pink football. Left-hand spin off cushion for position on 5 and the right hand side bag. Slowly rolls forward, just avoids the 8. And, nice little layout they got here. One possible issue is the 9. It's close to the rail, 3 diamonds up from the lower right. But he's nice position on the 6. Come back for that 7. Shoot the 8 in the side, most likely. And he wants to bring the white ball below the 8. Like that. Well, he came a little too strong. Oh, now he's kind of no man's land here. Getting on that 9 is the key, Alright, Andy's wasting no time here. Twists. Yeah, that was asking a lot. He didn't spend that much time on it either. He seemed to give it its proper attention, but so the 8 ball remains on the table and a ton to shoot. Did not sell out though. Ends up with the white ball real close to the 8 down table there. White ball's about a diamond, less than a diamond away from the bottom cushion. 8 is to the lower right quadrant of it. So he is going to save this 8 on the right ball up table. Hopefully, yeah, that's how you do it. And if you get the snooker or no, he in turn did get the snooker, but even if you don't, leaving them long distance like that is usually a recipe for success. But Oat is, I'm not sure what he's doing here. Return safety about as good as you can get. Got the white ball back up table almost to where it started. Did not leave a shot unless she wants to try. Yeah, she's not gonna try to cut this ball, I don't think. For safety, trying to use that 10 ball as a blocker, and I believe she got there. She's checking right now. It's pretty close. She's making a face. Might have left just enough.
Sorry to answer.
Might have been right. So he's discussing. I believe he's discussing getting position on the 9. But it's so close to bending. You keep bending down.
Not that one. Not played for a while. No, not that one.
They're still discussing it. So I don't believe he's going for the pot. It may not be available. I'm not sure. They were talking at length for about a minute. Okay, so he's gonna try to go with 3, possibly 4 rails. Kind of jacked up over the. Okay, not jacked up, but 3 rail kick shot here, possibly 4. 1, 2, 3, pretty close, but not close enough. And left a shot, not an easy shot, but left a shot for ton. Nice effort, though. Nice effort. Good imagination. Oh, but Ton hangs it up. Hangs up the 8. Had position on that pesky 9 ball there, still lurking near the rail. 3 downs up for the lower right-hand corner pocket, but of course, in doing so, overcut the 8. In the jaws, in the jaws. Oh, shoots it in with a little bit of left-hand spring, bringing the white ball up past the head string. For his partner. This is the key right here. Always was. Nicely done, no problem for him. And he's got a nice look at the 10 for Oat. Not straight in. As he points to the pocket. 10 ball down. Oat and Andy have 4. Ton and Nam are stuck at 1. Andy stepped out. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, one more. Sometimes they go and then sometimes they shit. No, every time.
And 9 are down table. clusters and no balls on the rail, although that 5 is kind of funny. As his partner pots the ball in the side, brings the white ball almost to the jaws of the upper left-hand corner pocket. Oat is going to play the, he's called the 3 in the side pocket. It's down, but he caught the 7. And he's still got a look at the 5, but the 5 does not pass the 9 straight away, I don't believe, unless he wants to get it into the cushion off of the 9 into the lower right-hand corner pocket. Or he could try to carry the 9 off of the 5. What Ray Martin used to call a ghost ball shot. Yeah, that's what he went for, but 9 remains. Always tricky when you got funny angles like that. So now the 5 ball's above the side pockets, left of center, out in space there. But just gotta try to pot the 5. Bring the white ball to the right of the 6. Could use a little right-hand spin, but that makes potting the ball that much more difficult for most players anyway. So Ton down on. Yeah, he played a safety. Smart, very, very intelligent player, this Ton. And left him snuggled up with the white ball right next to the black 8 ball. 5 ball all the way down the table. So Oat plays a return safety and a good one. Watch out. Got him behind the 8. That's the kind of white ball control you see with this young man. Very, very high pool IQ, as I like to say. So now I have to jump over this ball, I believe. Go to a rail, but I think but she's looking at a kick shot. She's looking at kicking at the 5. Got a natural angle to do that. She get the white ball past the 8, past the left-hand side pocket, into that long rail, and 1 rail into the 5. But 5 is not a big ball by any means. It's way off the rail. Kind of a do-or-die type situation, so to speak. As we have an errant ping pong ball get in the way. Shot. Yeah, she missed it just barely. Yeah, that was not a sweetheart by any means. That's a foul shot, ball in hand for Andy. Oat is providing instruction as the senior player. Tell him where he wants that white ball to go. This is a nice tasty rack here. The 7 ball is just outside the jaws of the lower right. The 6 is up table, but you gotta make the ball first. Look at this. He did not pot the ball with ball in hand. It happens. It happens sometimes. Like to say I've never done that, but I've done it more times than I care to mention. So the 5 ball ends up near the lower right hand corner pocket. Doesn't want to hit that 7. But he did, and he tied up the 7. Now the 7 don't go, I don't think. In that lower right. Maybe if you get just the perfect angle. And, but he's left his partner pretty close to straight in. But it's that close, the 7 and the 9. Yeah, he wanted to try to slide that white ball past the 7 without moving it. But just caught it on its way to the pocket. So. They're discussing the best course of action forward. But she's making a face. It's not... I'm not sure. I am not sure. Apparently, you can pot the 7, but you got to get the white ball in just the proper position to remain clear of that 10 and the 9 with the white ball. And she's straight. She's gonna. She might just be stopping the ball. She's screwing back. Yeah. Spins. Look at that white ball spinning. I don't think she got there. Maybe she did. Alright, this is going to be close. Maybe. Probably use a little bit of left-hand spin, try to throw the ball in. Okay, there you go. 3 balls left. The 8 ball up table, the 9 and the 10 are down table. The 10 is to the right of the foot spot out in space. And that was the key right there. Well played, both turn and now. Lags the ball in, white ball comes up. For ton, he's going to come around, I believe, to the left of the 10 with the white ball. A little bit of a right-hand spin. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Like that. Nice speed. White ball comes off the left-hand rail, not straight in, but pretty tasty. But again, can't take these for granted by any means. Shooting off the rail is never fun. 10 ball down. Ton and Nam have 2. Oat to break, open hand bridge, dead center, pots to the 7 on the side, got that little Shane Van Boning hop off the 10 ball break, and he's got a nice look at the 1 for the partner. He's going to have to screw back a little bit here though. Not dead straight in either, so a little bit of an angle to contend with. Yeah, he's going back. But did not pot the 1. Did not pot the 1. Left the 1 available for the middle right-hand side bag. Up table, you have the 1, 3, 4, 8. Down table, you've got the 5, 6, 9, 2, and the 10. 6 is a little funny. Close to the rail, about 3 diamonds up from the lower right-hand corner pocket. Getting on this 5 ball will be key. And, right now we're at the 1, so we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. But, and position is not guaranteed for now. She's going to use the right-hand spin here. Try to spin past that 3 like that. Watch out, 8. Oh, taps the 8. her relief. Left a nice, very serviceable shot for Ton. To natural angle to come up, hold the 3 to the side, like that. Right ball got away a little bit. She's gonna have to cut this ball on the side. She's smiling. And she points to the side. Goalie.
This one is not count. Now 0-0. Okay. Oh. Again, if not this game, if we win, we win.
So yeah, they're discussing the best way to go forward here. No guarantee. I think now they're talking safety. She might put that white ball behind the 6. That has exquisite white ball control. Yeah, just like that. And she did get the snooker. Got a full snooker. As Oat nods his head in appreciation for a snooker well executed. And getting to this 3 is not, I mean, it is straightforward, but it's not a big ball. You got that 10 ball there that can get in the way. Most likely will get in the way. So you might want to try to tie something out, maybe send the 4 down near the, or the 6 near the 5. I don't think he's looking at that one though. Oat is pretty aggressive, even with his safety play. He does not shy away from difficult shots. Yeah, he just hit the 10 out of there so they wouldn't have a 3-10 combination, because sometimes you just gotta say, hey, there ain't no way, So he just made sure he didn't leave an easy 3-10 combination with ball man. And we are not playing, there's no 3 foul rule here in Pattaya. They do not use the 3 foul rule. Nobody liked it, they got rid of it. Good shot. Not perfect, but yeah, they wanted to get the white ball just a little to the left of that 4 so she can kind of stop her ball and shoot the 5, stop it, and then shoot the 6 and go up to the right. And they can still do that. Just made it a little more tricky. But now that 10 ball came into play. So Ton, he's gonna elevate, and he's just gonna stop his ball right there. Straight in is okay. Yeah, like that. Actually got an angle as well, so that's even better. Down, open hand bridge, just kind of get that past the knuckle, that side pocket knuckle there. Get it past it, most likely the ball's going to go in. But she did, nicely done. Look at that stroke, ideal. Dima. Now they are in the catbird seat, 3 balls to go. Maybe screw back 1 rotation or so. Like that. Ideal white ball position. Got a nice angle. Didn't want to be straight in. And they are not straight in. Nice little angle to make that right hand long rail out for that 10 in the right. And she blocks it nicely. Gets it dead straight on that 10. have 3. 4-3 scoreline. Yeah, sometimes you gotta say, hey, there ain't no way. So how do I make my opponent's life as difficult as possible? And he did that, but they ran out anyway. I mean, that's 10 ball for you. Now to break.
I want to try something.
Breaks off.
The guy standing there. Let's see.
Oh, he's on the 1. He's calling he's banking the 1. Upper left, or trying to, but that's not going to fall. Hangs it up just outside the jaws. Pretty ambitious. He had to manage the possible double kiss situation, and he left it available for turn. Just past that to the right of the go-to. Up table, you got the 2, 3, 4, 7. Down below the side pockets, you've got the 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. The 5 and the 6 are not touching, but they're kind of tied up. So something's going to have to be developed here, I think. And pots in the 2 using the rest. And Ton's got a nice look at the 3, but he wants to make sure he's got an angle to either go into it or maybe some kind of way. He's looking at they're looking at a few things here. I don't believe the 5 passes the 9 in the lower left, but I could be wrong. I've only got the 1 angle here. Or possibly play an angle to come down below the 5 and shoot it in the upper right. I believe the 5 does pass the 7 right if you get the white ball down there. So 3 balls down. And we're going to find out real quick what they decide, what they want to do. Can't really go into the 5, 6 because that 8 ball will most likely get in the way unless you want to try to just bring the white ball into the 6 only, but that's rife with curl. Front with curl. And remember, you don't have to pot the ball if the rack is unfeasible. Just because you got a shot at the 4 doesn't mean you have to shoot it there. But most good players are pretty aggressive, and she's not going to pass this one out. She's going to try to go to the right of the 5, I believe. She comes down below. White ball taps. A 9 ends up with a white ball down on the cushion, real close to the cushion, a little left of the center diamond. For I mean, you can shoot this in the side, and they probably will, but man, that's a narrow alley. Yeah, he's calling it. But the 6, the white ball could get away, you could bump into the 6, all kinds of things could happen. But no problem for him. Pots the 5 in, and he's left a shot. She's on the short side of the 6 for the lower right, but very nice pot regardless by Ton. Yeah, he's a smooth customer. I found out firsthand several times. Yeah, she's calling the 6, past the 9 into the lower right hand corner pocket. natural position to come up for the 7, but you gotta watch your speed control. The white ball could get away and go to the left of the 7. Open hand bridge. Overcut. He overcut the ball. But got a safety out of the deal. Kind of a two-way shot. So she may have been playing the snooker all along. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure she was trying to pot the ball, but it was an awkward angle, and the speed control made the shot even more tricky. So kind of a two-way shot. If you miss it, you make sure you overcut the ball on the pro side, so to speak. So Oat is examining. You got the 6 and the 9 kind of tied up. So he's directing his partner to go off the left-hand long rail. Foul shot. Did not hit the 6. Yeah, they was trying for an exceptionally delicate kick shot there, trying to hit the 6 in such a way that it would go under the 9 to the right of the 9, hence getting a snooker, but missed the ball entirely. So ball in hand. But getting on the 7 is the key, no question. I think he's playing safe. He's just going to put the white ball underneath the 9. Like that, but it gets away, Meanwhile, the 6 is heading towards the pocket. It will not fall. It's going to end up just outside the jaws, leaving a shot for Oat. Cuts the ball in, but the white ball got away. Still going to have a cut shot, but a really thin cut shot for Andy. And Oat's telling me, don't even worry about spinning or nothing. Just punt the ball, bring the white ball back and forth 1 or 2 times. And I will make it from wherever it lays, like that. Good shot, good cut. Actually overcut the ball, but it still went in the hole. But Oat, it's got them young eyes. No problem for him. Nice, smooth 1-2. 2 strokes. Always 2-stroking that ball most of the time. So Andy is straight in. He's going to screw back here, I think. Yeah, like that. Okay, that should do it. Oat down on the 10. 10 ball down. Oat and Randy have 5. Yeah, that was an unforced error by Ton, letting that white ball get away. There were other options available. They could have tried. I believe they could have played a 6 on the short side, but again, it was tricky getting on 7 regardless. So sometimes you just got to go with your gut. And in this case, it didn't work out. So they're discussing whose break it is. Andy to break. Oat and Andy have 5. Now and Ton have 3 in a race to 8. And this time, Andy is breaking a little bit right of center. Breaks plus 2 object balls and 1 white ball. Foul shot. Made 3 balls. Yeah, there's 7 balls left, so he potted 3 object balls and 1 white ball, which is a foul shot. White ball went forward of the rack to the lower right-hand corner pocket. So ball in hand for a ton. Up table, you got the 1, 4, and 5. Down table, you got the 2, 3, 6, 9, and the 10. Not entirely straightforward clearance. Looks like, yeah, they're going. Nam's like, yeah, get me on the 2. Get me on the 2, the 2-9 combination. Let me at that. There's 5 balls down table. They're just a little tricky. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He's got an angle. He got such an angle to where she maybe just be able to shoot the 2 into the 10 and stop the white ball dead in its tracks. But not automatic, not guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination. She is shooting off the rail, but kind of I'll see it 50-50. Probably better than 50-50 with this young lady. Yeah, down it goes. Good shot. Nam. Ton and Nam have 4. 5-4. Alright, ton to break off. Breaking off a little left of center. Yeah, ton does not use the glove. He don't need one. Neither does Oat for that matter. Breaks off. One ball goes down in the left-hand side pocket, but the white ball goes down in the upper right-hand corner pocket. So, ball in hand for Oat. Up table, you've got the 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. Down table, you've got the 4, 5, 9, and 10. The 6 and 8 is a little funny, but not overly so. I think, oh yeah, he wants him to relocate that 6 after potting the 2. Make the clearance a little bit more high percentage. Don't forget to make the 2. Okay, there you go. Good shot. Did both his objectives. Potted the ball and swatted that 6 out of the way. Just going back and forth, 1, 2 like that. About 3 feet of distance, and but I don't know if the 5 passes. Yeah, Oat's bending down. I don't know if the 5 passes the 6 in the side, so it's a little bit flat. A little bit flat. Andy down on pink 4. Odds to 4, buddy. I don't know. They may have snookered him. Oat's bending down. You may have to hop over the 9. Yeah. Oat's smiling. He's bending down again. Okay, just enough. Points to the side pocket. That's real tight, real tight. On a couple of different levels, but no problem for him. Oh, so close. 4 balls left on that table. Okay, 6 ball down. White ball up for the 8. Not dead straight in. But shoots his shots with follow English so well. Lots the 8 and the white ball up about the 3rd diamond away from the upper cushion out in space. Nice little shot for Andy here. You can just pop it and stop it. Like that. Like that. Stretched out, but he stretches so well. Yeah, no problem for him. Oh, and Andy have 6. Score line here. Good, how are you? Oh, breaks off, overhand bridge. Stop the white ball, center table. But white ball got kicked down table, made the ball on the right hand side. And the 8 ball, as it turns out. Oat wants him to bank the 1 into the 10, I believe. Yeah. Or to use the white ball in a carom type situation. Let's see what they're doing here. No, I tried for the bank, but did not pot the 1. And now left a 1-10 combination that is on, as they say. Not perfect. You still have to use the 1 ball to cut that 10 ball to the lower left. But Nong has remarkable accuracy in shots. These tricky little shots. She practices difficult situations all the time. I've always been impressed by this young lady's work ethic. It's a lot of time on the table. Practicing. Like that. But it hung up. It was not easy. Now, they're going to screw back. They're going to try to screw back and make the 10, I believe. Yeah. Again, these are not gimmies either. And sometimes you can scratch a white ball after pocketing the 10, but let's take a look here. Yeah, like that. He made sure he went into the side rail. Now, 10 ball down. Oat and Andy have 7. They are on the hill. Yeah, live by the sword, die by the sword, so to speak. Figuratively speaking, of course. Shooting those money ball combinations, I mean, there's really, what else are you going to do, you know? You got to go for it, right? It's right there in front of you. And she had a good angle, but, you know, sometimes you miss. That's just the way it goes. So, ton. needing 4 in a row here. Shooting off the end rail, kind of like an 8-ball player. Breaks off, but nothing goes down. Nothing goes down. Went for a shot on one. Did not make its way into the pocket. It actually caught the 4. But got a snooker out of the deal, as luck would have it. Serendipity, happenstance, lucky chance, whatever you want to call it. So John's going to have to try to kick this ball and make sure he avoids that big 4. And he does, but he avoided the 1 as well. So that's ball in hand, and knock knock. Andy, that's opportunity knocking there on the hill. But 5 and the 9 are a little funny down table. Up table you've got the 6, 7, and 8. All the other colors are down below. Try to move this 9, I believe. Maybe not. He wasn't trying to move the 9. He got position on the board too. And okay, they're going for a 3-10 combination attempt after prodding the 2. Just playing the white ball a little bit right and above the 10 like that, but he rattled it 2. So 2 balls just outside the jaws of the lower left. And yeah, she puts her tip right where she wants that white ball to end up. See how close she gets. Pretty good. Look at that accurate white ball action. Again, this is reminiscent of the previous shot that she hung up. But I believe he's not going to hang this up regardless. He's going to use a little bit of power here, make sure that if the 10 does not fall, it doesn't hang up. But it's a little bit off angle, just enough to make it a little uncomfortable. But I would be shocked if it does not make the 10, if it hangs up, I would be shocked. I believe it's going to use a little bit of power to make sure that don't happen, regardless. And 10 ball down, good shot. And with a little bit of pace, make sure that thing didn't hang up. So Tun and Nam still have life. They've got 5. Breaks off, but nothing falls. Balls are still in motion, but nothing's going to go down. So, Nap to shoot, but no shot on the 1. So you can see half of it, right half of it. But no offensive shot on offer here. Up table, you've got the 1, 7, 3, 4. 2 is in between the side pockets, right of center, about 3 inches away from the right-hand sideline. And the other colors are down below. No clusters and no balls are on the rail. She's going for a push-out. But she didn't tie up the 8. I'm not sure what her thinking was there, but did not leave a shot. Well, there is a shot. And Oat makes these. He's going for the bank, though. I thought for a second there he might try to cut it to the left. Was he going for the 10? I'm not sure. He pointed to lower left, but we'll never know. John at the table with about a 5-foot shot shooting off the rail. A little bit off the rail. Overhand bridge. And talk about a key shot right here. Gotta make this. Getting on the 2. Was not an issue, but prodding the ball was. And I don't know if Andy's got to look at this or not. He's trying to bend the ball around the 7. It's kind of low percentage if you ask me, but let's see what he does here. Yeah, he played a safety. That was very, very dangerous trying to curve swerve around that 7. Just highly unlikely. So turned out okay though. They put the 1 ball on the rail there, and Nam's shooting over the 10. She just tried to send that yellow ball down table, leave the white ball up table. Or that. No snooker. Again, no snooker. But he left the white ball near the top rail. I mean, that's usually priority 1 is just leave that white ball as close to the top rail as you can. If you get a snooker, it's kind of a bonus, but didn't leave anything easy. If you cut the 1 to the left-hand side, the white ball is going to come down possibly at the 6, possibly at the 5, or something else. But 2 balls available on the right-hand side pocket. If you can avoid a snooker some kind of way. Let's take a look. Okay, yeah, cut the 5, and the 7 is going to get in the way. Alright, dang. Maybe not. Might have a cut shot on it. 2 on the side, I believe. Yeah, okay, just enough. But again, white ball, it's got to go down and back up for that 3 ball. A lot of funny things can happen. And she avoided all the trouble spots. End up ideal. Caught the 6. But in the course of doing so, made the 6 kind of inaccessible. Once you get there, of course, you still got the 3, 4, 5 to go. And we might see a 6-10 combination in our future, perhaps. But let's see how he gets on this pink 4. She went to the right of the 8 ball and got a shot at the 5 in the window in between the 6 and the 9. And Ton has got an angle to go into that 6 if he so chooses, or they're discussing it right now. You could try to go into the 10, but that could be tricky because you could snooker yourself after hitting the 10 if you don't hit it just right. So I think I'm not sure. There's several ways you can go at this. Okay, went into the 10 and the 6 and left. I mean, a pretty ideal shot for now. Nice shot, Ton, under pressure. She hit it thick and didn't even come close to pocketing that ball. Used a little right hand spin. She knows it. She's sticking her tongue out. She knows it. But this match ain't over yet. But Oat and Andy are on the hill. But there's 5 balls to go, and Andy is not far from the right hand rail. And he's shooting down table. Even if he caught the ball, which he does, leaving a long shot for Oat, and he snookered him. He cannot pot the 7. That 10 ball is in the way. And I think he actually put a little left-hand spin on that ball, bringing the white ball down further towards the bottom rail here. So Oat is going to the air. He's going to the air. He wants to finish this now here. But funny things can happen. Jumps over, and it looks like they're going to end up. He left a shot. Yeah, Ton is pointing to the pocket. Maybe rail first. Little right hand spin. Ton shoots these balls extremely well. Slowly. Automatic position if you make the ball, but he didn't make the ball. The 7 ball rattled. That's always the danger of bringing the white ball to the cushion. Judgment can be faulty sometimes. So now Andy is on the 7, which is in the jaws. And he's brought the right ball up for Oat, and that might be all sure. Shooting out of the right-hand side pocket. 10 ball down, right ball comes out. 9 ball down. Lefty. Shot for Oat. Up and left. Pretty ideal. But you still got about 7 feet to go there. No problem for him. 10 ball down. Oat and Andy win. Scoreline 8-5. Back in a few minutes.
Ready, go.